Hey everybody, Tailgate Jake coming at you with another video. Today we're going to do this on a 2014 through 2018 Silverado tailgate. This will also apply to the Sierra tailgate. We're going to see if we can't remove the handle. It seems as though you gain access to that from the backside, and we're going to see if maybe we can't remove the latches on either side. So this tailgate is going to be part of the series where I'm just taking these apart to show you guys how to disassemble them. Maybe you had to change the handle, maybe you got to change the latch, but I know that you gain access from everything from the inside on this tailgate. In order to gain access to your handle and your latches, we'll actually have to turn this upside down. This is the tailgate turned over, and this would be the equivalent of maybe you dropping it on your truck and actually doing any type of repairs. So this is the panel that we're going to be taking off. It seems like there are 8 Torx heads, screws, and they're all a T15. So we're going to go ahead and take those out and see what the inside of this looks like. Alright, so this truck did have a factory liner. It's pretty cool, they actually sprayed the whole tailgate before they actually put this on. So this is where that plate went. The liner actually goes all the way down on the inside here, and it's pretty cool because they've actually sprayed the internal hardware, which I think is a really good idea, considering on your older body styles, a lot of times these bars would get extremely rusty, and I've never actually seen one crack or break apart, but I have seen them get very brittle and close to cracking. The handle, it looks like there's just 2 bolts right there, and we're going to go ahead and take those out. Looks like we will have to remove these, and then our handle should be able to come out. So the 2 bolts that are holding the handle in here, you'll need a 10mm socket to take off. So next, we have to undo these 2 clips. These are the connecting rods that attach to the latches at either end. So what you do is you just press, those will spin, and then that will lift out. Again, same thing here. Kind of press on the top, that should spin, that will come right out. Alright, and so our handle should be able to come right out. So one thing that I noticed whenever trying to remove this handle is there are these clips down here. And what you actually have to do is you kind of have to press those in, and it will actually slide out from the bottom first, and then you can remove like that. So again, push up on those clips on the bottom. There's 2 on either side, and it should slide out from the bottom, just like that. So if you wanted to further disassemble this tailgate, which chances are your latches really won't be broken, but I still wanted to go over it, you'll have to remove these 2 bolts. This is for your latch. This is actually what connects the side of your bed. So what we'll need in order to remove this is a 13mm socket, and that should just slide out. So this piece right here is actually just a piece of foam, and you guys can see the inside of this latch. I know that probably over time this is actually like spring loaded. I would do my best to keep that and this good and lubricated. Even with some WD-40 it would probably do just fine. I know that on the back of these there is actually a push nut, and that is to keep the actual latch from falling off. Okay, now we're going to begin our reassembly of our tailgate. We're going to skip pulling out the other side of the latch. Both are self-explanatory. One thing that I do want to point out, even though that these, the actual latches are the exact same, this one has actually right side on it for the right And of course the other side has a LS for left side. So we'll go ahead and slide this back in here. So in order to replace the handle, you will simply slide it into the top first and push down. Once you hear it snap in, you know that you are good enough to turn this tailgate over or drop it back down off your truck and reconnect the latches going to either side. So now that we got our tailgate turned over, we're going to reinsert our connecting rods. Snaps into place. Very good design on GM's part. Snap into place. If this tailgate was older, I would be worried about lubricating this. However, where this tailgate is actually a brand new factory takeoff, we're not going to, but as your tailgate gets a little bit older, especially if you use it outside or definitely takes the abuse, every once in a while I would take this cover off and lubricate it with WD-40, PB Blaster, something to keep everything in good mechanical working order. Now that we have our two connecting rods back in place, we're going to go ahead and replace the two bolts on either side that actually hold the tailgate handle in place. Now that we have our handle replaced, we're going to go ahead and put back on the cover. And this takes 8 T15 Torx head bolts. Overall, I was pretty impressed with the internals of this tailgate. I don't think that you'll really ever have a problem with rusting. So this concludes the complete disassembly and reassembly of the 2014 through 2018 tailgates. This would apply to the 1500s, 2500s, or the 3500s, whether it be the Silverado or the Sierra. So if you guys have any questions or comments, please feel free to leave them in the comment section below. Do my best to get back to you. Going to be doing a lot more videos on just how to do tailgates. So if you guys enjoyed what you saw, please like and subscribe. Thank you.